My name is Giovanni, and I'm from the Bloomingdale Library. And the story I will be telling is a true story of the three little pigs. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me AT. And I don't know how this whole bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies, sheep, and pigs. It's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute and little folks would probably think they were big and bad too. But like I was saying, this whole bad wolf thing is all wrong. Once upon a time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny's birthday. And that's when I tried to grab a cup of sugar from the big sack of sugar, but there was actually none left. So I went down to my neighbor's house, and he was a pig, and he was not so bright either. He had built his house of straw. I mean, who in his right mind would build his house of straw? So of course, when I knocked on the door, it fell right down. Boom. So I didn't want to walk into someone's house without them knowing, so I called, little pig, are you in? Are you in? No answer, so I was just about to leave without the cup of sugar when I felt a sneeze coming on. And I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed a great sneeze. So the whole darn straw house fell down. In the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig that has a doorknob. I didn't want to leave just a perfectly good ham dinner just laying there, so I ate it up and I had lunch. So I went up to his neighbor's house, and he was the first little pig's brother. And he was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks. So when I knocked on it, rang the doorbell, ding dong, he called, "Go away, wolf, you can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin." So I just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed, and I snuffed, and I sneezed once again. And his house fell down just like the first little pig's house. And he was in the middle of the pile with sticks, was the second little pig that had the doorknob, just like his brother. You know food will spoil if you leave it just laying there out in the open, so what did there was the only thing that there was left to do. I ate it up and I had dinner. So I was walking down to his neighbor's house, and he was the first little pig, the second little pig's brother, and he must have been the brains of the family because he had built his house of bricks, hard bricks. Mm-hmm. And he had a trick up his sleeve. I'll tell you that later. So when I knocked on the door, he called, "Go away, wolf, and don't bother me again." And then I called, "All I want is a cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake." And when I was just about to leave, and he called, "And your old granny can sit on a pin." So I'm usually a little calm fella, but when someone talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. So of course I was huffing and puffing, and of course when the cops came, I was trying to break his door, and I couldn't break it because the strips of his house was actually made of metal, and he just painted it to look like bricks. And when the cops came, they took me to jail. And when the reporters found out about a wolf trying to get a cup of sugar from his neighbor, didn't sound that exciting. So they jabbed up the story to huff and puff and blow your house out. And that's it. Believe it or not, that's the true story of the Little Pigs.